Hi, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I am Rebecca from ChemKnits, and it's a little echoey in here, but hopefully this stream will work okay. I am not in my usual location, but I got these knit crates, I guess like yesterday. Maybe they arrived yesterday or the night before. And I wanted to make sure that I could open them up for you before the end of the month. KnitCrate, if you don't know, is a yarn subscription service. And so normally the packages show up in the first or second week of the month, but there were some delays this month because they were changing some of their shipping platforms. And so things went out a little bit later. But next month should be back to normal. And I should say that KnitCrate does send me these for free. I'm opening up today the KnitCrate membership package and the SockCrate. And they send them for free, and I am an affiliate, and my links are in the video description. But all thoughts and opinions are my own. But I wanted to give those little disclaimers. Oh, you can't even see that. Yeah, I've got the phone balanced on something odd. But let's go ahead and open this up. I think that they're putting in some changes lately that involve like everybody getting more patterns and stuff like that. And I think that is really nice as a whole. I also think that they're gonna start shipping out mine a bit like an influencer ones a little earlier, so that way we can plan these unboxings and live streams. But, all right, I'm assuming, ooh. Ooh, okay, so this must be the KnitCrate because I've got 2 skeins of yarn. So KnitCrate, like the KnitCrate membership is their flagship kit. And so for $24.99, you get 200 grams of yarn, at least one knitting free crochet pattern, one free knitting pattern, and a whole host of other free patterns. And that includes shipping all over the world. So the $24.99 is in US dollars, but you know, you can be anywhere and order the subscription. So it's a really, really great deal. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, it's like a glimmery, it's a warm brown, very, it's like a caramelized, yeah, it feels like, I wonder what it's called. It feels like caramel. Okay, so this is Oro Yarn Sugar Worsted. Ooh, so it's a worsted weight yarn with stellina in it. I'm not sure if you guys can see the sparkle. I think it's silver stellina in here, which is kind of cool with the warm tones. It works nicely. This is the color Gilded. It's 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 10% stellina. Worsted weight, 219 yards. Wow, I didn't know that they had a yarn base that is worsted weight with stellina. So KnitCrate owns dyer suppliers, and they sell the bare yarn that they use on their bases. They offer yarn support for the artisan crates, which feature indie dyers. And so I'm tempted by unfortunately I don't think it's showing up. Okay, you can kind of see some of the sparkle there. But this is really, really pretty and rich. Let's see what the theme is for the month. In addition to the 2 crates that I'm opening up, they also have 3 other crates that you can sign up for right now. There's the Artisan Crate, there's the Artisan Sock Crate, where you will always get a fingering weight sock yarn, and then there's the Malabrigo Crate, which is a quarterly crate, and I think was sold out when I last looked, but now if the crate you want is sold out, you can sign up for a wait list, which is pretty cool. Ooh, and okay. So last month they started this new Inspirations magazine. And so this is the one for the KnitCrate membership and the SockCrate membership. Now I believe that, and I honestly don't know for sure, that you can get all of the patterns. Yes, so the KnitCrate subscription comes with a digital version of this booklet included patterns. There's a URL in here that you can do, and so you'll be able to download it. Okay, so maybe now they've changed, because like last month, they tried to provide all the patterns included in all the crates in this magazine, but it was too heavy, and so it made like some shipping issues for them. But let's take a look at these patterns. But our inspiration for the month is Enchanted. And so this is the colorway that I received. That's this rich, sort of, it's like a jewel tone brown. Wander away from the everyday into an imaginative world loaded with color and illusion. This month's KnitCrate theme explores magic and mythology through a mesmerizing array of jewel-toned colorways and elegant patterns. Get ready to celebrate the sparkle in every stitch with this month's glittery, magically feeling membership yarns. And I think I missed yeah, you can see the sparkle. Oh, good. Okay, so I'm still learning about all these changes, but what we have in here, so there's some inspiration photos, and now that it's a new home magazine, okay, so here's a spoiler of all the different color options. When you sign up for the KnitCrate membership, there's usually 3 to 4 colorways that each month's yarn comes in, and the one you get is a complete surprise. I think they pack the boxes and then put on the shipping labels. So it is a complete surprise, so therefore, even if you watch the unboxing, you might not get the exact same color as me. But if you sign up today, you will get this yarn base. And so you'll get one of these 4 yarns. But for $24.99, 200 grams of hand-dyed yarn plus a bunch of free patterns is amazing. Okay, so the first one looks like Fruit Ridge by Jen Dwyer. And it looks like sort of like a shawlette. It is crocheted with fringe. And this uses this yarn from the KnitCrate membership. And now we have some more information about the designer. And ooh, look at these glamour shots. So this was that Fruit Ridge. And then this looks like a set with a hat, a cowl, and mitts that sort of have this, like these elongated stitches that get picked up in different rows. Unfortunately, my things aren't coming through as easily. Okay, so it looks like they're kind of zigzag stitch. Okay, so it is a set. There's a cowl. So it's the Twinkle mitts, which are gorgeous. The Twinkle cowl, which, there we go. And then the Twinkle hat, all of which are designed by Sandy Rosner. And so there'll be some information about the designer in here as well. And so all of that, some information about the designer. And then usually sometimes the designers or the yarn dyers, if you have the artisan crates, will include a coupon code to their Ravelry shop, Etsy shop, standalone website. And so it's fun to learn more. But I'll show off the stock stuff after we get there. But a nice thing about this magazine is they include some pages for notes, which I think is really, really cool. So this month there's a lot of patterns, but you always have, the KnitCrate membership used to come with just the crochet pattern and the knitting pattern, and you would have enough yarn to do either of them. But now you also get that sock pattern. So even if you don't get that yarn, you have that pattern and you can download them. So you have the full patterns now in the booklet, in this magazine, but you can also download them directly to your Ravelry library, which is what I like to do. But I really do appreciate that KnitCrate listens to feedback and is working to try to do things that people want, because they used to not include any printout of the patterns at all. They just gave the digital copy, and more people requested it to be printed out, and so that is what they did. But this brown is so rich. I'm very curious because I just saw a spoiler of the color options for the SockCrate. So let's see what one I got. Yeah, and I don't have scissors, so I am using a knife. Okay, what color? Oh, that's so funny. Da 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 da. I was curious if it's not the same, but it is another brown. This one is a little more almost of a burnt orange, where this one is sort of like a true brown. There's still some like warm tones and orange in here, but this one has gold, gold colors and stuff in it in this sock yarn. So the sock yarn that I got is the sugared sock, and the blend is the exact same as the worsted weight yarn this month. So it's 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 10% stellina, and this one also has that shimmer and sparkle running through it. Wait, is this one a gold sparkle? It might be a gold. No, maybe it's silver. It's hard to know. Or if it's both. I don't know. Definitely silver, I think. Sometimes stellina can take up a little bit of color. But and this yarn is about 399 yards per 100 grams. Okay, so in our sorry about that. In this SockCrate box, I have another copy of the Inspirations magazine. But so it does look like that they now have like a magazine for the artisanal crates, and a magazine for the SockCrate and KnitCrate. And these ones are hand dyed, but they're dyed by the in-house KnitCrate team versus looking at a different dyer every single month. All right, so now let me show you. Here are the two, for the SockCrate, the two colorways this month. We've got, looks like in addition to this sort of burnt, yeah, it's funny because it definitely looks more like the other one that I opened in the picture. It's more orange in person, but I'm sort of glad that it's not the exact same color as the other one. But then there's this gorgeous sort of pink for the SockCrate. And then the pattern, it's called Ribbons of Gratitude. And it's a short sock. New place, a short sock with sort of a similar zigzag stitch. The theme fits very, very well with the twinkle hat and stuff. So you could do, I mean, and with these same colors, you could do like a whole set from like socks to hat and cowl. And the designer for this one is Mindy Vazel. And so there's a little bit of information about her in here as well. And then, of course, I guess I'm sort of showing you the last thing. I thought there was a table of contents. This month's, okay, so table of contents telling us how to download it. And then there's a sneak peek for the December crate. And I liked to see like, oh, this is the color palette that we can expect. It looks like, oh, look, there's these knit snowflakes. Those are knit snowflakes right there. But that is really, really pretty. And ooh, guys, colorwork socks up there. I'd love it if they, like, the one thing I don't think I've gotten so far in the KnitCrate membership, I've only ever received 2 of the exact same color. I do know that there was one month where they had in the artisan crate, where they had a fade set. And I think that they had like 10 different combinations because the dyer created this big range. And so then you ended up with 2 colors to do this fade. So I think it would be really cool if they provided something to do some kind of color work project. That would really, really excite me. But the SockCrate, which comes with the same 3 patterns that the KnitCrate did, and I'm going to have to go and double check to see about the patterns because of all these changes. But in addition to the Inspirations magazine, the shipping, free shipping, and the yarn, you can get 25% off the Member Central. And you have to be enrolled in a KnitCrate membership to access this, I think. But if there's a color that you love but you didn't get, and it looks like some of these colors are, I mean, I think in terms of browns, this is possibly, I love brown. I mean, it goes so well with my hair. I think that the colors this month are stunning. It looks like, there's two blues and sort of like a pinky purple. So if you like the yarn, but you're bummed that you want a different color, or if you got a color and you want more of it, you can go to the Member Central, get 25% off the full retail price, and buy some more yarn. But then there you do have to pay for shipping. Package will include a couple of skeins. Okay, so it still says that you just get the knitting pattern and crochet pattern. So it has not been updated since they've started the Inspirations magazine. In general, I try to avoid spoilers because I want to be surprised when I open up the box and see what's inside. So therefore, I do know that you can follow them on Instagram. They'll do a sneak peek. You can follow them on their blog. They'll give some like behind the scenes type stuff as well. But let's go ahead and open up these yarns. So this is one of the ones from the KnitCrate membership. And the reason why I wanted to open it is that it can be hard to tell like if it's a dipped or semi-solid, but we've got a nice sort of variegated, there's some light, more honey patches. This is like a beautiful, beautiful semi-solid. I would say that this is likely fairly non-repeating and feels like really soft. I don't know if I've interacted with many worsted weight yarns that are in this sock blend. I think that I've seen this sugared sock yarn base a number of times, but I like it in the worsted weight a lot, actually. I don't think I've seen many sparkly worsteds. One of the other things is that with the KnitCrate membership and the SockCrate, the yarn base does vary every single month. In SockCrate, you're going to get a sock yarn, but on the KnitCrate membership, it could be worsted, it could be bulky. I'm not sure if I've had lace weight, but I've had everything from fingering to bulky, so that way if you're not just a sock knitter or a shawl knitter, like I like fingering weight yarn is one of my favorite ones. But yeah, I think that it's just like, it's just really, really fun. So if you want to guarantee the fingering weight, you can. You only get one skein of yarn in there, but you know exactly what the base is going to be. It'll be a fingering weight and you'll get a sock pattern. But you get a little more variety, and there's a crochet pattern for this yarn as well. But let's take a look at this one. And this one is more like a honey and burnt orange. And yeah, I would say this is also sort of just like a semi-solid, very, very subtle changes. To be honest, I mean, I love dyeing semi-solid yarns myself. I think that they're not always as exciting to watch in those videos. But semi-solid yarns are some of my favorites to knit with. I love the subtle color changes. I love that I'm not freaking out about pooling. And they're also really great for complicated stitch patterns. Because if you have a very wildly variegated yarn and are trying to do something that has like a lot of texture and definition, you might lose that and just see the color. So yeah, I think that it's fun and it makes you think outside the box a little bit, because even if like you don't want to make the included pattern, it can be like a nice sort of jumping off point. And I've gone through a rabbit hole of looking at different types of patterns because of my interest has been struck by something that I've seen in what they've included. Yeah, as always, like if there's anything that you would really like to see KnitCrate do, let me know. I talk with can chat with the owner, and I know that they really, really appreciate feedback. And yeah, I really it's like a nice present each month. And honestly, the value that you're getting is huge. I mean, for the KnitCrate membership, $25, $24.99, 200 grams of hand-dyed yarn shipped to you, plus this little magazine. Like, that is just a really, really, really good value. And yeah, and so let me pull up the prices for the other crates so I can tell you guys that as well. Oh yeah, you can save 20% off of your first month subscription with the code ChemKnits20. I have that in the video description, and I've dropped it in the chat before. I'll probably drop it in again. But I know that a lot of you watching me live in Australia, the UK. Like, the price includes shipping to all of those places, and so you can't really beat that. Okay, so the Artisan Crate comes with 200 grams of an indie hand-dyed yarn in limited edition colorways, 2 knitting patterns, 1 beginner and an intermediate advanced, and 1 fun extra. And that's $34.99 a month. And also includes, like, you can download all the patterns. That'll also include the Artisan SockCrate pattern, which, ooh, that pattern looks awesome. Okay, this is a little weird. I don't know if I can show. Yeah, you can kind of see that sock pattern there. That is beautiful. I want that one. I'm gonna have to go look into that. So then the Sock Artisan Crate is 100 grams of sock yarn from an independent dyer, 1 exclusive sock pattern, 1 fun extra, which could be like, sometimes it's been like tassels or a notion or stitch markers or something. And so that one's $23.99 a month shipped anywhere in the world. And then the Malabrigo Partner Crate is like for, it's Malabrigo's delectable yarns for while creating stunning accessories. You'll get the kit curated by Malabrigo and KnitCrate, and includes yarn and exclusive knitting patterns, and that's $45 a quarter. And I was sad that I didn't get one of those to unbox, but I think that because it's sold out, they didn't really need me to show it off. But yeah, I mean, I think that I don't think we've received browns. Like, we've gotten like a natural colored yarn that had a brown in it before, but this is lovely, really lovely. And, you know, I think that, I mean, I personally am really excited about these colors, but I know that different people have different color preferences. And so you're not necessarily going to get your favorite color every month. But part of the thing that's fun is that it might force you a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Like, for example, I once got this beautiful red gradient yarn. And at first I was like, oh man, I wish I had one of the other colors. But I was like, but actually, like, can I wear red? Should I do that? Should I try knitting with that and then discover that, like, oh, there's this whole other color family that I love to work with? So yeah, and I think that the techniques of the dye on the yarn varies a lot from month to month as well. And so I think that it's just really fun to see what they created and the inspiration each month. I'm a little surprised. I guess I don't have, because I'm not at home, I don't have the like inspiration swatch from last year. But from this picture that was part of the sneak peek last year, oh, maybe they had some of these pictures. I guess I'm a little surprised that they're browns. Although I suppose that honey color is like in here. They're still beautiful. You guys know, I'm a very, like, this picture is like a picture I should use for a ChemKnits dialogue or something, because that's just so me. But I am really excited with the patterns. I think that, I think that this is a company that has been striving to continuously improve their product. And I know that there were some shipping hiccups this month, so everyone got their crates later than usual, but hopefully everything is resolved now and it's back to like sort of normal, I guess. So if you sign up today, if you like the yarn bases that I got, oh, hi. So if you sign up for KnitCrate today, you will get the November crate. I guess today is what, the 21st? Yeah, today's November 21st. If you sign up on November 30th, as long as they're still available, you will get the November crate. And then your credit card will be charged on December 1st for them to process that and then ship out the December crates. And so you'll then get the crate every month, be charged on the first of the month up until you cancel, or, you know, indefinitely, as you love getting hand-dyed yarn sent to your door and the surprise of opening it up. I think that this is a nice way to treat yourself too. If you go through a lot of yarn and, you know, you like surprises, you know, it's just really fun. What was I going to say? Oh, there are some options if you're looking for gifts, and I think that this could make a really great gift for someone. You can pay up front for 6 or 12-month increments, and then you actually get some additional discounts. So yeah, I think if you sign up for 6 months, you get about $1 off each month. If you sign up for 12 months, you get about a little over $2 off every month. So that is a fun way to to do this as well. But yeah, I'm glad that I was at least able to open this before the end of the month, and I do believe that they're actually gonna. I almost wish they would send out. I'm trying to think like what I could give. I know that they're gonna start sending out the influencer crates earlier, so that way we can prep like our reveals and stuff. But it would almost be helpful if there was like information, but how would they do it with it not inside the package? So I'm just thinking out loud. It's like if there was a letter for like some of the changes and stuff, but they do have an email newsletter, and so they are very communicative about like shipping changes and delays, and the customer service is very responsive as well. So if you haven't received your tracking number, just reach out and check, and they'll look into it for you. And I found them to be like really nice. I remember when I first met KnitCrate, like way back in the day, like in early ChemKnits days. And so back then I was like, ooh, a subscription box. But I never knew that I would be working with them. So it's been really fun. And I really like this brown. Like I want dye in this color. Like that is the brown, which it's a little blown out, I think, because of the window. That's the brown that I love. And I mean, okay, when I say I love brown, my last name is Brown. So there is that too. But anyway, I'm gonna pick you up so I'm at the like less awkward angle. I hope that you guys enjoyed this live unboxing. I am Rebecca from ChemKnits, and yeah, I hope that you guys are going to have a really wonderful Thanksgiving week. And let me know if you have any questions, because if I can't find the answer, then I will reach out and get the answer for you. So feel free to leave any comments in the video description and let me know what color you got in your box. I know a lot of you guys are signed up now. Again, my affiliate links are in the video description. I'll drop it in the chat one more time. And whoa, there was a super chat that I missed. Oh, Emily, thank you for the super chat. Emily Meow said, thank you for the inspiration. My husband and I did our first dye project because of your videos. We had a blast and love our results. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. That's very kind. And yeah, I guess, as I'm signing off, if you don't want to miss any of these unboxings, make sure you subscribe to the ChemKnits Tutorials YouTube channel. I am, not at the scale where I would ever be featured in a KnitCrate, but I am an independent dyer, and my videos here are mostly yarn dyeing, and I have a lot of fun. And also, sometimes if you get a colorway you don't love, you can over dye it, and that's something that we chat about sometimes. So yeah, but I really like these colors. I know I'm signing off, but I keep looking. They're just so, I wish I could get the saturation right. They're so rich. At least you can see that they're different right here now. But they actually feel very Thanksgiving-y, which is appropriate for this week. So yeah, again, I'm Rebecca from ChemKnits. Thank you, KnitCrate, so much for sending me these packages. I really, really enjoy opening them up every month and seeing my little yarn surprise. But I also am going to need to go check out that glitter that's like Selena worsted weight blend, because that is something that I haven't found, and I would think I would like some of that to dye. So I'll have to go check that out. But anyway, happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and I will chat with you guys soon. Bye.